Hello everyone, welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars Week 12, Day 1. It is a green day. It is also a week where Spirit Fox has 25%. I figured I'd try something really weird that I think would still win. Triple Spirit Fox, obviously fully traded, with a giant spider with Frozen Banner. Yeah. Figured we mixed it up a bit. Probably a bad idea. I should probably add at least one Kraken to it. But I figured I'd try this as a rushdown for like famine teams and stuff like that. Against this particular team, I think we might actually just stick with what we normally do. With like spam KrissTigger or something. But yeah, let me actually go back to spam KrissTigger. But we will be doing that team. Just not against this. I'm going to be doing it against the dangerous famine teams actually. Mainly because I believe we'll be able to kill it quick enough with that. So we are going to mess with that, but first things first, green Kraken. Actually, no, not green Kraken. Oh, no, we could, I guess. But that's not what I meant to do. Let's do the 4-time KrissTigger because we can. Maybe I should put a Kraken on this. I never bother putting a Kraken on this team, but it actually wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, we'll just roll with this. But anyways, we will be doing the Spirit Foxes, just not this battle. I need, as weird as it may seem, I need to be against Famine to actually use it. Because he has a much lower HP than these things. Like, if we try using it against him, it's going to completely fail. He's just going to keep negating us out. But we will go and throw down, I guess, on... What's the most dangerous color? I don't want to take green just for our mana, but we'll just take a brown, I guess. So we'll get that, keep poking it down, and go from there. And then we'll mess with the Spirit Fox team and see what we can actually do with that. So he's almost dead. I was almost about to say on death's door from the previous game we were just playing. Fail. But let's see. Also, that reminds me, we will be doing Stardew Valley tomorrow from our normal time, from noon till about 6 or 7. Well, we'll just take a skull there. And he'll just poke us, so luckily that's not a Scion, so we don't need to deal with much. We'll throw down on red for a huge amount of damage, and basically just go from there. And, oh, that reminds me, one thing I need to clarify from earlier that someone did bring to my attention, which is something that has changed since the Unity version that I forgot, kind of forgot about when I did the previous video. When you die with a troop that has Necromancy or Farish Ra's trait, it does reduce your resources now. Before it didn't, now it does. So yeah, that is a thing now, due to the Unity version. Forgot to mention that. Is there a viable full mech team? No. All of them do use fully traded mech in this class, obviously. But as far as mech teams, there's no really good 100% all mech team. And most mech teams that are partially meched are normally either Deep Bore Bombot or Mechanist class Bombot. Basically anything centered around Bombot is basically the only thing that's partial mech. All other mechs are basically useless due to how bad they are. A lot of other mechs have very low HP and high armor, which dies too easily to true damage. Now, here's the kind of team that I want to try it against. So, let's go get this out, and let's see if we can fail with Spirit Foxes. Hopefully not. But let me go and switch up my team so I do this in the correct order. If I do that, he'll Dust Devil us into correct order. Though I guess it doesn't matter too much, because, well, I guess it doesn't matter too much. Let's see, which Spirit Fox would I have to cast? I'd have to cast the last slot Spirit Fox first, or I could just drain him immediately. But it would probably be a better idea to drain the Famine immediately, obviously. We'll definitely be able to double shot that, then go into maybe a Scion kill, and then once that's killed, he basically has no team left. So let's go do this very weird team. It is indeed all green, surprisingly. 3 Spirit Foxes, Giant Spider. It's basically like Kraken team, except Spirit Foxes. So yeah, let's see how badly this fails. In we go. Just double check. Yeah, everything's fine. Should be fine. It must have been a quick battle. You just got the notification now. I think it was just the notification being delayed because the battle did go for a little while. Okay. So right here, I will go first slot first. Do that. Get our extra turn. Very nice. And poke again. Well, Famine dead. Well, that was easy. Now we just have to kill the Scion, which we will do... Actually, no, we won't have enough boost ratio. Okay, I'm still going for it. Dust Devil's not really going to do much to us. We'll throw that down. I need more yellow on the board to be able to make this work. That way we could get all of our mana back. I need a purple surge right now. There we go. And that's match. We already won. So we'll throw another Spirit Fox, and now every single damage on this team has been killed. So we essentially win. I do want to try keeping this alive, though. But we could always just Giant Spider it, even if it does die. Oh, there goes Dust Devil again. I don't even think it's worth really poking at this point. Though, maybe it is. Let's see. We'll take a skull, he'll take a skull, then we'll Spirit Fox it. Because I do need to make sure our Giant Spider doesn't die. If he dies, we lose 60 points this battle. So that we do need to be careful around. We'll just take a blue because he's about to die. And oh, whoa. Take that first. Oh, and a skull. Perfect. Okay. So we can't drop it, but we will give him a bunch of yellow since he can't use that at the moment. There goes another Dust Devil, and right in time for us to actually utilize the switch, so thank you for that. And then we just kill him off a Giant Spider cast, which will give us pretty much every single Spirit Fox. And then we just spam all the Spirit Foxes, and yeah, that's match. So yeah, that's actually works. It's kind of weird that it works, but yeah, it works. Also, I got cherries. Haven't had these kind of cherries for a while, the ones with the pit things in them. I forget what they're specifically called. After dinner snack. Makes my hand look all bloody though. Actually, not coming through that much. Mainly just my tips look all red now. Anyways, Sneezy is up next. Do we use Spirit Fox spam? I think we do. It's a pretty hard counter against Mercy. We can just go kill Corvash and then kill Queen Mab pretty easily. So we will. How much damage do we have? Yeah, we can double shot. Wow, we can double shot everything with 25% pretty much. Only thing I have to watch out for is I might need to deny Mercy, because she will heal whatever I target first, which is the only issue here. Also, she's going to deny my purple. You know what? Let me go and, we're not going to be able to Spirit Fox that one. Change of plan. We'll go back with the original plan, which is Mass Christine X again. Then again, Mass Christine X wouldn't be too good against what he's using. Queen Mabs could really get him down pretty quick. Okay, you know what? We stick with Spirit Fox. We already had some fun with it. Let's keep going. Green Spirit Fox. Let's make it happen. Probably a bad idea. Oh, what's the snack? The little cherry things. These. Those. Little cherries. Let's see. So we do need a Spirit Fox. I think I take Skull first, though. And just let him Mercy. Okay, so he has enough HP to not die. I guess we go for Queen Mab. Then all we have to do is just kill off Corvash and we win. Stunning isn't too big a deal, though him having Corvash actually isn't too big a deal either. It's going to be a pretty small tap as soon as we do this ability. So, Queen Mab neutral. Oh, I forgot to take the reds. Queen Mab neutralized. Now, Corvash, problem here. I guess I do it on Mercy and hope that he misses on Valkyrie. So, free Skull, thank you. And Giant Spider is deep enough that it won't get hit by anything. Throw over the green. Oh, we're frozen. Oops. Well, we're frozen on both of them. Fail. But we do have enough to double cast on it. So, the cast number 1. Cast number 2 is only 30 damage. So, we're not going to bother for that. We'll just try for a blue drop. No blue drop. Oh, ow, 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 ow. And he has Corvash ready. Okay. Well, then. We do have Spirit Fox. We do have blues available on the board. No, we don't. Yes, we do. I guess I Spirit Fox it. He Mercies it. We take a blue, and then we go from there. Oops. That board shifted quite a bit from where it should have been. So now that dies. I need to make sure he doesn't get another Corvash at this point, which means we need blue, but his random Cascade kind of prevented that a little bit. He gets a Mercy. He gets a skull. He gets another skull. He gets a Valkyrie. He gets a Corvash. He gets... End your turn. Well, that's bad now. That is really bad. What even was that turn? Okay. Well. How do we go about this? I guess we blue and hope he gets distracted or something. Nope. Okay, we need to go get all of our mana back now. There we go. Lucky. He mercies, though. So we'll just get rid of something he needs, like blue. Even though we need blue too. But he's just going to convert something into blue. Aha! There we go. And he just gives us the blue now, since he just converts it in. So we'll go for that blue, let him skull. I don't mind. Free turn on green, sure. Actually, we have it on brown as well. We take one by one. We'll take that, and now we have a Spirit Fox. The problem is this thing keeps healing up. We do have another summon, which I guess I could dispose on green. This won't give us another cast, though. So we probably skull into Spirit Fox. That will not be enough damage. We'll just drain. And now we'll summon again. Preferably not on green, but that appears to be what we have to do here. Green it. That gives us Spirit Fox. And now we just take a blue skull into a tap. And then Spirit Fox, whatever he does next. Ooh, gotta be careful around skulls now. Oh, okay, never mind. We can just do that. He gets a Valkyrie, but we could just Spirit Fox the Valkyrie. We will need another summon. That's kind of just gonna have to happen. And I guess we could poke them, though I think we're better off just going for the blue. Because we are gonna, yep, die on that. So we'll take the blue. I need another blue. Do we not have a drop either? Nope. We could brown purple. So we'll do that. Double purple, double everything's. Gives us a skull. We do have giant spider, which we can throw on many options. I guess we will just get rid of it on a blue. Gives us a skull. That then will be used to kill out Valkyrie. And now we just win from here. This is the weirdest team ever. This is a really okay budget team, though. This isn't too expensive. It's just Giant Spider with triple Spirit Fox. It's all ultra rares. You do need Spirit Fox fully traded, though. Oh, yeah. Where's the poll about the key openings? Yeah. Let me go do the poll. I completely forgot about that. Let me go do that. We are going to do a poll. It's on if we should do a key opening, if we should do the New Kingdom. A New Kingdom's coming up on Friday. And it's on, should we, oh, come on, poll work. Should we do it on, as a video or as a stream for all the key openings for the New Kingdom? So, let me go get that. Also, anyone watching after the fact, also make sure to do it if you're around. It'll be in the top right corner. Any of you watching now, it'll be a second before it gets up. Let me see. 1 second. Need to go make a poll. Add. Where'd the poll go? Poll. Poll question. Open New Kingdom keys on video or stream? Video. Stream. Create card. Okay, if you click refresh on the stream, if you're on it now, it should be in the top right corner. If you're watching it after the fact, it'll also be in the top right corner, but you don't have to wait. It should be there already. But yeah, if you're watching now, just top right corner, little poll thing underneath the little eye, all the way over there. I can't reach that far. Let's see. Let me see if I can move myself. Oops, that's not the right one. Oops, there's no undo button. Fail. It should be right over... Where's my face? There. Somewhere's in that general area should be an eye. There we go. Fixed. Okay, now my face is in a weird location. Okay, that's fine. Anyways, yeah. Let me know what let me know what it is on that for the poll. If you want me to do the keys during the stream or as their own separate video, just let me know. Let's see, what's the poll at right now? What does the poll say? And whatever it is by like mid-Wednesday, we'll just go with whatever that says. Let's see. Let me refresh my own thing so I can see what the poll says. Let's see. Currently based on stream, though the stream would be a bit biased. Wait, what? It didn't create my poll. What is this madness? What? You guys see the poll, right? Okay, now it's giving me an error 504. Good job, YouTube. YouTube, good job, good job. Good job. Where'd it go? Where's my cards? What? Do you guys not see the poll? Can't find it? Okay, let me make it again. YouTube is being YouTube. Should we open, Gems of... Wait, should we open New Kingdom Keys? Wait, should we open New Kingdom Keys on stream or as a... or video? Wait, why is this longer? Okay. Open new Fridays. Let's see if I can put Fridays there. Fridays, New Kingdom Keys on stream. Okay, there it is. Let's hope this one works. Let's see. Stream. Video. No, create card. And please work. There we go. Click refresh. Don't you dare not work. And come on, YouTube. There we go. Okay, it should be in the top right now. I already pointed at it earlier. Now it should be there, any of you watching now. There we go. Okay. If it's not there, then there's an issue. But it should be there. Okay, but yeah, the poll's in the top right. It should be fixed now. I can't believe we're actually perfect score still with Spirit Fox team. Oh, look at that. He has a Spirit Fox too. Can we kill him quick enough? No, we cannot. That is unfortunate. Do we even bother facing him then? This is a really annoying team. It's full drain. Though technically so are we, but he's a more annoying version of full drain. Let me move Giant Spider all the way back. He's not going to do anything else other than that, so we'll put it all the way to the back. Let's try this again and not completely fail. Hopefully. I don't know what to focus first. I'm leaning towards Scion, but if we go for Scion, Crimson Bat will still tear us apart with skulls. I'm almost leaning towards Corvash, then Scion, then Crimson Bat. Actually, I might just save the Scion for last. All the mana we take denies him. We'll see. But let's get into it. But yeah, the poll's in the top right now. If you want me to do the New Kingdom Keys on either Friday, I mean, it's going to be on Friday, obviously. It's either on a video or as a stream. Ooh, we actually have a really nice move to do right here. So we'll move that over. Then we Spirit Fox. Let me kill Crimson Bat. I'm worried. There we go. So we'll kill out that. Now we go for Corvash. Oh, great. Thank you for doing that one. I think we just won. Now we get rid of Corvash. And now it's basically a 2 versus 4. Well, almost. Wait, gotta take a skull. And Spirit Fox, the last bit of it. Could have gone for Scion as well, I guess, but I think we can deal with it. 1 skull isn't too bad. Ah, we didn't get it. Was hoping we could have got it. I think I'm still gonna try for it. Didn't get it again. Wow, he's really persistent. I gotta be careful. This thing needs to die now, or else he kills our spider. Come on, I was hoping for a skull there, because now we're not gonna have a kill option. I'm gonna risk it. I need it. Oh no, but if we fail, we lose. Or we lose a troop, I should say. Okay, I'm just gonna play it safe. I don't even know if that is the safe method, though. Because now we need to outrace him for mana. Oh, we won. Okay. Well, I guess that wasn't much of a race. Oh, wait, it's not over yet. Okay. Actually, even after we cast, it's not over yet. There we go. Okay. So, Spirit Fox, because we can do that now on him now. Nice. Okay, now it's over, pretty much. Spirit Fox into Spirit Fox. Nothing he can do at this point. He just takes a skull, doesn't kill. And Spirit Fox again. I can't believe that actually won still. Rockhound, try clicking refresh. If the poll doesn't show in the top right, click the refresh button. It normally won't show unless you click refresh. But it should come up on mobile. Okay. So, final battle. Can we actually kill it with Spirit Fox? What even is it? Ooh, the meta with the weird Wolf Garrick on it. Though, I shouldn't underestimate that. 47 damage is pretty big if it randomly gets a Devour on us. So, what's the game plan here? How much HP does Scion have? Scion is still... I mean, Famines are still double shot. Scion is triple shots. I think the game plan is first Spirit Fox goes on Scion, next two go on Famine, then we worry about the Famine. So let's do that. I think I'm going to ignore Wolf Garrick. Wolf Garrick is 3 casts, unless he starts getting HP, which if we don't have the boost ratio for, it's going to be 4. But yeah, let's just see what happens. This will be very weird. All ultra rares against that. All ultra rares basically against all mythics. We'll see what happens here. So first Spirit Fox, as I said, goes on Scion, because I'm trying to kill him out. Get our greens into brown. I think I'll just take a skull. That's enough to kill it. And then we just double the Spirit Fox Famine. And we'll take the skull. No, we don't take the skull. Do we take it? I'm afraid to make my HP go down too low. I think we hold off. We get another Spirit Fox. Against that much armor, it's not really going to make a difference. Especially since that's the one we're aiming for. So, Spirit Fox 1. Ooh, skull. Gotta watch out. Oh, he's within Wolf Garrick range. I need to deliberately let him take a skull against me, so that we don't die. I need to somehow set up a skull. But we still have some time. Also, I can keep Spirit Foxing him if I really have to. So, we'll kill out Famine number 1. And never mind, I think this is going to be perfectly fine. I don't think I have any worries then. Sweet. So, we'll move that down. Skull poke, though that's not really doing much unless we can get another skull at this point. Which I did not see. So again, another Spirit Fox for you. Another Spirit Fox for you. Get ready on the giant spider. We do not have alignment. That could be an issue. I think I might wait. Gotta wait until we get another Spirit Fox or until we get alignment. No, 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 no. Actually, if it goes down, that wouldn't be too big a deal. Yeah, I guess we throw a Spirit Fox. So we'll throw a little poke. Kill that out. Now we just have to deal with the Wolf Garrick. So he kills that, of course. And now we just Giant Spider for manas. And now we have Spirit Fox, bam. I just move that over for free skull, double free skull. Spirit Fox once. Yeah, Spirit Fox once. And he will not be able to Vigorate higher on his HP. So yeah, we're fine then. At this point, all we have to do is get Giant Spider up again, get a nice cast. He's allowed to take a poke, so we'll let him do that. Only one poke, though. Another poke will be very devastating. Also, we're out of range of his ability, too, so that's not going to be an issue. We'll just do this for another Spirit Fox, and all I need to do now is not give him a skull. So we'll take that one. Oh, actually, we could probably move it in a way. No, let me take it that way in case we need another spider for whatever reason. So move that over. And oops. Oh, no, 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 no. What do we do here? Wait, never mind. That's not enough to kill. What am I saying? It's 52. That's not going to do anything. I'm worrying about nothing. So we'll throw down Giant Spider. And yeah, now we win. Oh. Now we definitely won. And there we go. Somehow we won with that. So if you need a budget team today for Green Day, that is it. This team did get devoured. Yeah, it would be pretty bad against Devour. Mainly because if they were using a Cabarrus, we didn't actually have to face any Cabarruses. But Cabarrus Forest Guardian, this team would be really bad against Cabarrus Forest Guardian. Also, we got perfect score with that somehow. But it would be bad against Cabarrus Forest Guardian team, mainly because all 3 of these have Stealthy. So the only target they have is your Summoner. So your Summoner is going to die so ridiculously easy if they have a lot of really big single target that they can get up quickly. But if they're running something like Famines, this is so easy to kill them. Because Famine has a very low HP. Famine and Death both have a really low HP. So for this week, it's pretty good against all the Famine Deaths if people are spamming it. I'm still spamming it. That's what I'm using. Wouldn't be surprised. Just look at their HPs. 43, 42. Of course, he takes 2 every single turn. But still, initially, he starts very low. Even lower than Famine. But of course, Famine stays low. Ragnargord's about average. And Scion's a little bit above average. Do you recommend that team on a non-buffed weeks? No, I would not advise that team unless you have 25% Spirit Fox or 50%, though I would advise at least 25%. Main reason for this is you need to be able to double shot kill. If you're not able to kill most of the enemy team in 2 casts, then it's not worth using. If it takes 3 casts, then you might as well not use this team. But if it only takes 2 casts, any instance where you can get away with a double cast, regardless of what the battle is, regardless of what its bonus is, if you can double kill like 2 or 3 of the main objectives, in 2 shots, it's definitely worth it. And you would mainly use it on things like Famine, Death, and anything with a really high armor but low HP would kill them out before. It basically make the battle a 4 versus 3 or a 4 versus 2 within the first couple turns, which is pretty nice. And you just use the Giant Spider as summoners. But anyways, that's the Guild Wars for today. Really? 4 Spirit Foxes. Well then. Anyways, let's go throw KrissTigger at it. But if you guys want me to go over anything, have any other questions, feel free to leave them all in chat. Also, let me go check to see what the poll is. Now that it is indeed working. There is a poll in the top right as far as when we should go use the... Oh, come on, it errored again. That poll better be there. I don't know why it keeps erroring. That poll better still be there. What is going on? Did that poll just disappear? That poll better be there. Good, it is. Okay, so far... Oh, wow. That's a bit biased, but I guess that is true. So far, pretty much everyone has voted for stream. Though that could be biased by the fact that we are streaming right now. So that could change drastically after the fact. But, yeah. Like, 90% of the voting is towards streaming so far. So, if that's still winning, we will stream it. Normally, I don't stream that particular one, so that would be a little bit of a change. Sometimes I'll open some of the keys, but not all of them. The only problem with streaming it, though, which isn't too big an issue, but I won't be able to try any of them before the stream to mess around with them, because we'll literally be obtaining all of them on stream, so we're kind of well, I guess that means we can mess with them more on stream, so I guess that would work. I don't mind either way. I just wanted to pull just to kind of see. Well, let's throw down on the blues there. That'll kill that out. Let him do poke, Dragon Soul, and yeah, it's pretty much match. Even if he kills one, not really worried. Doesn't matter which one he kills, and that's match. Oh, I should went for Dragon Soul for the extra souls. Yeah, this is still one of my favorite steady teams out there. Especially after they nerfed all the gem spawning. You can't really use gem spawning as a steady team anymore. Like, even though he's really good, Elamagrim is not for... Elamagrim is not really that consistent anymore due to how they've changed gem spawning. Really curious if they'll ever still tweak that. There was discussion on it initially, but then they kind of didn't do anything. So I'm not sure if they're going to be reworking how gem spawning works. Because it is basically useless in its current state compared to other mechanics in the game. If they're going to leave it exactly as is, they need to balance everything around that, which they haven't done yet. Okay. We'll go on Brown, I guess. Oh, come on, we didn't get to Surge. So he gets Yarrow. Obviously, he'll miss due to gem spawning nerf. And I don't even, that's the only good thing about gem spawns, though, how they changed it. You never really need to worry about gem spawners on the enemy team. Sometimes they'll go crazy, but as long as the board basically has no color, there's like no chance they'll even land. And even if it does, there's a much lower chance than what there used to be that it would land. So I just realized it's using Titan class. You normally don't see that. Titan, out of every single new thing that was added, was probably the most underused. Well, the center class and I guess the Titan. It's even using it with a weapon too. Gosh, it's going all in on the Giant. This could potentially be good in the future. Obviously, anything that gives 50% mana to a troop type will always have a decent consistency. But, I don't know, I just don't ever see that as being too good, at least with what's currently in the game. Of course, that could change in the future. And that's match. Yeah, right now, gem spawners aren't completely random. It has a combo breaker to stop going after a couple times. And it seems to change, because sometimes it does it on like 2 turns, some it does it on 3, sometimes it does it on 4, but it is really, really obvious when it actually does it. Because you could have like a board of 20 and spawn, we were doing 12 on Ella McGrim, and that should basically never, ever, ever miss. But it was consistently missing with that many after multiple different attempts with the same amounts. They should release a troop that removes all skulls from the board, or some random number. There already is, and there already was. There was literally a troop called Zombie that used to do it. Well, actually, there is still a troop called Zombie, but that's not what he does anymore. But there's still troops that remove skulls. There's Finir, and doesn't Zombie still do it? Zombie used to do it in a different way, but I believe he still removes skulls. Yeah, I believe Zombie and Finir are the 2 ones. There might be a 3rd one too, maybe off a weapon or something. Oh yeah, Anibite does as well. Okay, throw that down on the yellow. I was thinking that would be an extra turn. I guess it's not. So we'll just keep letting him poke us. Down we go, and we'll just Christine next. Oh, I didn't notice that. It actually does hit through the shield. If you do an explosion, it then does the poke through the shield, which is kind of nice. Oops, he just got a warg summon. Come on, that's 50%. You shouldn't be getting it anymore. Let's see. We'll throw that down on blues. Watch, now he'll get the 25% on top of that. That's always really annoying. Especially now that it's a 50% now. It's like, wait, if he gets a 50%, then a 25%, and then dodge it off the agile for 20%. I could see that happening. I don't think that triple combo has ever happened to me yet. But I could definitely see that happening. A Cabarrus summoning a warg off of 50, then this summoning a dire wolf off of 25, and then missing the final shot on the dire wolf due to its 20% agile that the dire wolf has. I could totally see that happening. Okay, good, he didn't get to summon. Yeah, Finley. Yeah, only Anibite and Zombie remove. Finley converts them, but it still gets rid of all the skulls. It's a little bit different than removing it, but in some instances, converting the skulls is actually better, because you'd be able to choose what color they go into, which will lead to free mana generation, which is always nice. More mana is always good. So I think I grabbed too many of these. I grabbed like a gigantic bowl. All I have now is like a whole gigantic thing of just their pits. Like, can you even see that? I'm not even like tilting it enough, but yeah. And I still have like a gigantic bowl of them just sitting here. Too many. Let's see, move that over so we can take the extra turn. And I guess we'll go on a red. Throw it on yellows. Abraf technically removes skulls. No, not really. Abraf does have a really weird capability of gaining extra turns, though. I feel like he gains more extra turns than clearing the whole board with a with an explode, as odd as that may seem. Maybe because it consistently can clear the entire board. But the nice thing about Abraf, because he removes all the board instead of like shuffling it or something, when the board comes back down, there is a chance that everything that comes down can be aligned into an extra turn, which makes him quite powerful. Explosion is the same way, but the difference with Explosion is it normally doesn't clear the entire board, whereas Abraf does, which is probably why it seems like he gets more extra turns off it. Okay, well, we'll go and I guess on the Cabarrus. If only Abraf destroyed the whole board. Oh, destroying the whole board. That's basically what Gurgulfa is. That would just be like another Gurgulfa if he destroyed the entire board. He'd just be a slightly stronger version of Gorgolfa. Like, if we go get an explosion real quick, it's going to explode pretty much the entire board. At least this late in the game it does. Maybe earlier on in the game it doesn't do as much. But if we just go get him up real quick, also some purple and stuff, get his mana. Like, just look at how much it'll actually destroy. With the explosion there. Come on, mana. Where are you? There we go. Do we swipe for it? Yeah, just for the sake of showing it. Oh, come on. It didn't get the full mana amount. So we'll just throw that on, like, green or something. Then we'll Dragon Soul for the rest. But yeah, if we throw down the Gorgolfa, this will clear pretty much the entire board with Explosion. All except one. Everything except the one. And double Christine next for the win. And that is match. Hello, Marcus. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Aberrath with a Skull Storm would be awesome. Can you try it? Sure. It's actually not as good as it may seem, but we can go try it. I believe I know what the full team is as well. Let me go do it real quick. It is a Aberrath. Giant Spider can stay. And what else do we need? We needed Nekriza. And we need a Keeper. There we go. Does that cover everything? No, we're missing yellow. Though our banner is going to override it anyways. But then again, I kind of want to go Frozen Banner. I'll just go with this. Problem is we're not going to be able to get Giant Spider as much. Almost be better just go double green as well. Let's go double green. There we go. Is there a minus yellow green banner? No. Don't think so. So we'll go with this. The main issue this team will have is lack of mana generation. Okay. So we'll take the blue. Take the purple. Clear the board. We don't really have a need to clear the board though. Yet. Poke. Into another poke. We get Nekriza. So let's go do the combo then. We have it set up. Might as well throw it. Actually, let me take the mana first. Oh, nice. Oh, that convert. Ooh, that convert. No, you ruined what we were trying to show. Summon an Aberrath. Oh, wait, no, it's not undead. That's useless. No, but yeah, this isn't really going to work out. We'll try it one more time. If it doesn't work this time, we'll give up on it. Okay, so let's focus on Giant Spider before it gets drained, which it will. Take the red into green. Drained. That was obviously going to happen. Green Surge, go. No! Okay, well, actually we did get enough. But it's still in a bad position at the moment. So we get everything. Now we're in a good position. It's about as good as a position we can possibly get into. Though the only problem is he has double drain and he's probably going to mess up something here. So we'll go for that. He messed up part of it, but we can just Giant Spider to get it back. There we go. And now we can try for the Aberrath thing. Or for the Keeper of Souls thing. I mean, whatever. We clear out the board. And it failed. But yeah, that was the whole thing that we were trying for. Is to clear out the whole board and then get ridiculous amounts of skull. But it just failed, and so much so that we don't have alignment anymore. So, yeah, that didn't work out. That didn't work out, and now we're just going to lose at this point. Yeah, because we removed the board when we didn't really need to. Just so I could show it, and now we lose. Because he'll take skull, he'll take another skull, and let's see what your summon is. Bone Dragon. But we lose that. We might as well... Oh, I minimized it. So yeah, we'll just retreat. It's not worth using. Really dysfunctional. It failed indeed. But yeah, that's what it is. Wouldn't advise using it, but it is a thing. It wouldn't really work, but yeah, I know it would. I know what you were trying to go for with it, but it doesn't actually function that way, unfortunately. It would have been cool if it did. It technically would eventually, though you don't have enough mana generation to really get it going. Especially once you're up against mana drain. There's too much mana drain. That's the main problem these days. There's mana drain everywhere. It's almost impossible to go up against a team that doesn't have mana drain. Ah. Oh, wait. Wow. Wow. Get off our mana. That's our mana. Okay, how do we rebuild? We just go for blue. I'm not even worrying about his mana at this point. Actually, let's go into purple. Get a Dragon Soul up. So throw this some brown. Dragon Soul into a KrissTigger. There we go. He'll take a bunch of manas. As long as he doesn't get full right now, we're fine. And that's pretty much match. Do that on a yellow. No extra turn. Oh, def. But we have the 1 turn delay at least. Oh, just so we could die to a double. Come on, Def Mark, don't kill us. Be nice. And that's match. There we go. Yep, that's what testing it is for. If you want to a lot of skulls, you think Johnny Bronze can create the most for a full board. Yeah, Johnny Bronze can actually create literally the full board. Because if you use him with a Tyree, he gains more maps. We could try doing that real quick. I believe he's the last troop in the game that can actually fill the entire board with skulls. It's a little bit hard to do so. But let's go test it in a Warlord 4 challenge or something. It might take a little while to set up. Let me see. Wrong kingdom. Let's go to challenge. Stonewall. Warlord 4. And for this, we will need a bronze. Wait, can he create enough? Yes, he can fill the entire board. So we go with bronze, double Tyree, and giant spider. Do you have any good summer or spring imp teams? Summer, no. Spring, you use with anything with entrapment with skull spam, or you can use it with web spinner. The reason you use it with web spinner is because you use green seer with web spinner, and every single green you take increases the damage, assuming you have a fully traded spring imp, of how much it will do. So if you don't have fully traded spring imp, I would say use an entrapment team that does 2 times. Basically a skull spam entrapment team of anything that has entrapment, essentially. Anything with entrapment. Oh, there's only 3. Well, I guess with cockatrice then. Cockatrice or direwolf. Use some kind of like green seer, one of these troops, like maybe like a direwolf, green seer, spring imp, and one other troop. If you do it with the web spinner, it would be web spinner fully traded, Shegra, green seer, and one other troop. That would be a green. I mean, sorry, spirit fox and last lot. I mean, not spirit fox. The spring imp. You'd have to use that somewheres. But, yeah, I think the entrapment build might almost be better because you could use it with a direwolf, keep getting extra turns off of 13 or more green, and kind of keep going from there. It's kind of weird. Direwolf, which is only a common, is now better than the Winter Wolf due to the gem spawn change they made. Because Winter Wolf has a higher mana cost. It also only creates 5 blues instead of automatically gaining extra turn. This was great before they did the gem spawn nerf, but now the common is better than the ultra rare, which is a huge fail. Anyways, let me go see if we can do this. Tyree, and I need a green seer or a giant spider. Either would work, but we'll try with a green seer. Go on a just purple yellow, and let's see if we can do this. We would need to get. It's probably a bad idea. I don't even know if we'll be able to do this. How much would we even need to do to make this work? To make this work, we would need. Wrong one. We would need to have 15, 16. We would need 16 maps to make this work. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. it would have to be 16 maps we would need in order to do this. That probably isn't happening, but we'll try real quick just to see what will happen. And all these maps will go into the dust pile and never be used again or ever thought about. Okay. Well, so far 0. Doing good so far. Oh gosh. The endless zeros. We're cursed with the endless zeros. I'll just throw that down. I think I just got rid of my area that I could have done it in. Okay, we'll do it on brown. Blue. No, I wish I had a way to remove skulls. I should have brought Finley on this team. You know what? We should go get Finley. That would actually be kind of good. I might need to go get a Finley for this. Because I believe we're eventually going to kill him on accident. Yeah, it's working there. Luckily, Green Seer has very low damage. Also, how have we gotten 0 maps? How are we still at 0? What is this? We're still at 0, and then we just killed the Forticate on accident. Fail. We're still at 0. Tyra, you realize you're supposed to get maps, right? Still at 0. Still at 0. Still at 0? Wow. She has a 20% chance. Supposedly. Let's see. Well, there goes that plan. We're not doing that. We can't even get 1, let alone 16. Let's see. Well, we'll just remove that down. Okay. If we miss this in 2 more casts, we just rage quit the game. Let's see. 1. We'll do it until we run out of mana. Oh, well, technically, we will never run out of mana. There we go. We got a map. But at this point, yeah, we're not really going to be able to get that many. We would need 16, not 1. And yeah, this is over. Anyways, let's just let it go out. Throw down him. Come on, you can't even land your ability either. Let's just retreat at this point. I don't care if we get the map. We don't need the map. But that didn't quite work. That didn't quite work. I wanted to try to see if we could get 64 skull spam. But yeah, Tyree does not want to create maps today, it would appear. She's not in an exploration mood. I know, that was around a like 6% chance of getting a map. That's how long it took us to get a map. Somewhere around that general ballpark. Okay, well, let's just get our Dragon Soul up. Let's see anywhere else where we can drop. So we'll just try for a blue. Yes, I mean a purple. I don't even know my colors. After 2.5 years of this game, I still don't know the 6 basic colors. Not that I don't know it, but you know, I just keep pronouncing them weird or wrong, or saying the wrong color when I'm looking at another one. Because I'm like looking at one color, but then or I'm thinking of one color, but then I'll look at a color and it's like, oh, that color, and then I'll say the wrong color. Alright, well, we'll throw a Gorgolfa there. And he does get a famine. So you can easily rebuild on the mana. And that's pretty much match. Dragon Soul into whatever. Get that. Dragon Soul. Christinex, 1 turn delay so it won't die. Oops, I meant to do that on yellow, not purple. Fail. End your turn. No. Now he gets to survive. Oh, no, he doesn't, because the explosion will clear the barrier. And there we go. What's the current best Explorer team? Oh, it is the Princess Elspeth Bombot thing. It's this team. Where do I even need to go for trade stones these days? Let's just go here. This team right here. Not that. That is the best Explorer team. Princess Elspeth fully traded. Bombot. Black Manacles with Hero class fully traded, using the Mechanist class, that is. And Troglodyte fully traded, or any brown troop. You can also replace out Black Manacles with War and Peace, though it is better to use Black Manacles, and it is better to use Troglodyte for his extra 5 stats to all your brown troops, which essentially gives your Bombot anywhere from Well, it gives them all 5 stats. I think Bombot gets like 9 extra damage or something. I forget exactly what it was. And of course, Black Manacle gets about 5. Actually, I believe both of them get around 5. Because it has a double 2-to-1 ratio on the Bombot. So you just kill that elf. Bombot. Ideally, that will kill them. Oh, whoops. Whoops. Oh, I could have Black Manacled there and hope we would have won. First, you need to put yourself down to normal difficulty. Would help. Not on Warlord 4. Would help if you, like, lower the difficulty to something that won't survive every single shot. And there we go. That's what it's supposed to do. That. So Assassin Team, for fun. Shadow Dragon and Poison buff. How much, or how would you build it? How would you build an Assassin Team for fun? Shadow Dragon for Poison buff? No, you never use Shadow Dragon with it. You basically just use any Skull Spam team. My personal favorite, even though I already overrid it with another team, I think, is just use the Great Maul team. Use Great Maul, or here it is, Great Maul. Okay, I haven't named it correctly. Weird. But use the Great Maul team, which is the triple of Mercy, Inferno King, and a Shegra. And use that with your Crude Club or something. Doesn't really matter much. Actually, they made a change where there's actually a different weapon. What is that called? Hero. That one. This new weapon. Sword of Heroes. It won't block your red either. It doesn't matter if you block your blue. And you just roll this with double yellow banner. And use this with Assassin class. And you get all the skull spam from that to keep triggering it. This was actually really, really strong. And now we get the Sword of Heroes. The reason you use Sword of Heroes instead of the Crude Club is Sword of Heroes, for some reason, has 1 additional damage. And it also is blue instead of red. So you don't get in the way of your Shegra. And it doesn't matter if you get in your way of your Mercy. The Mercy is literally just there to do 1 cast. But yeah, for whoever asked about the Explorer, it's just this. Princess Elspeth, Bombot, Black Manacle, Mechanist class with Troglodyte. It's a little bit of an expensive team, but it is the quickest in the game right now. It's the quickest EXP, and it's the quickest Explore farming. Nothing farms quicker than it. And if you ever wanted to farm like crazy, this is what you would end up using. Not quite sure if we'll be able to tomorrow. It looks like it's a really close match in Guild Wars today. Between the guild that we're up against. We're 2,000 gap, basically at the same amount of battles. They only have 1 more battle than us. It's a really, really, really close matchup today. We're still in 7th, though. Kind of surprised that we're that far down. Not quite sure who's losing a bunch. Who has more than 2 loses? Well, Avika only did 1. Hero! You have failed us. No, just kidding. And MIDI. That's not too bad, though. Would prefer more 4 1s than 5 0s, though. But I'm glad that we kind of repaired a little bit from the other week. Also, why on earth is he using 4 times Drakes? I guess it's to feed trait stones, but I'm fine with that. Sure. Should we try this? No, we're not even using the right class for it. Let me go try the trolls again. Let's see how broken gem spawning is. This is the easiest team ever to see how broken the new gem spawning system is, because it will trigger the new combo breaker pretty much every single match. It is ridiculously obvious when it comes, and I'll try showing it if it occurs. It might not even occur. Sometimes you can get lucky enough that it doesn't occur. You can actually kill them out before it does, particularly against a weak team like this. Well, we'll just have to move around on the board until we can get something going. Well, that's unfortunate. We cannot really land that unless we get lucky. Both of them look like they're pretty unlikely. So both of these are going to miss. This isn't anything with that. They were going to miss regardless. Only 7, so we can't aim that. Not going to work. Now we can, though. 10 should work. Of course it doesn't. And, well, what do we do from here, then? We take purple and the red. That gives us troll. That should hit. Good. Okay, so 1, 2... 13 on the board should definitely hit. 3. 15 on the board, spawning 12 should definitely hit. 4. 15 on the board should definitely hit with a 12 gem spawn. 5. Okay, combo breaker's not setting in yet. Even easier to hit. And I believe there it was on the combo breaker. We did not get an extra turn there, and you can see how badly it's trying to place all the gems on the board to make sure that they don't align. That final one did not land us an extra turn. You can see how it's deliberately trying to never give you a match everywhere where it places them. That would actually give the opponent about anywhere from 30 to 40-ish purple mana, that miss. But yeah, that's how the combo breaker is now. Luckily, it didn't trigger until after the battle. Let's go try it again. You guys and your metas, you've only been playing for a week, and you got a lot of stuff goes over your head. You haven't got new myth. Most people don't get a mythic for a while. There are some people over level 1000 who hasn't gotten a mythic. The crafting system that they're adding next patch should hopefully fix this though, because currently mythics are completely random and there's no way to get specific ones, nor is there a specific way to actually farm mythics if you're like missing a few or missing all of them. There's no specific way to farm them, but they are adding a crafting system next patch, which will hopefully fix many of these issues. So we'll throw that down. Yeah, if any of you have any questions, feel free to ask me if still confused on anything. Most things in this game are straightforward. I'd say the most complicated thing is resource allocation, particularly in regard to trading, and the other one would be kind of just team synergies. Because there's so many troops. There's like 300, and actually I can tell you right now, there are... how many troops? However many my profile says is how many troops there are. It doesn't go far enough. Oh, there it is. There are... wrong person. There are 367 troops in Gems of War. That is a lot of things to choose from. And there's more added every single week. Also, there's like 7 or 8 being added this Friday on top of that. Yeah, let's just throw that down. Oh, I forgot. We're using Infernus on this team. I forgot that we plopped that in there now. I completely forgot he was there. I'm just so used to using a Yarrow as the burner. You wanted to try full Apocalypse team? Let me guess. It's awful too? No, full Apocalypse isn't too bad. It's definitely not as good as it costs. It's literally the most expensive team in the game, because the Apocalypse troops are harder than any of the other ones to actually obtain, mainly because you can't ever get them out of event keys, because they're not a part of any kingdom. But yeah, it's the rarest team in the game, but it's definitely not as good as the rarest team in the game should be. Let's just go over to Apocalypse. It's not horrible. It's just not particularly good. It's, let's see, we'll put all these in. Put in the Famine, put in the Death, and let's go set up our banners. Pretty much just go double yellow is why I normally go, just so I can get the Famine up. And as long as we're not up against the Scion, we're fine. Ooh, Devour spam's a bit annoying, though. We'll see if we can work around it. But yeah, it's not awful. It's below average, which is weird for using 4 mythics. But all mythic teams are below average for the most part. Mainly because they have such a ridiculously high mana cost with no board control. Or if they do have some kind of board control or board clear, they don't have any way to really be able to utilize it in time. But I almost just want to not throw Plague right now, just so we can start getting Famine up. Because Famine's a lot more important than casting a Plague. Also, he's impervious, so I don't even need to worry about him dying either. Well, that's the thing. Good job. Gosh. Instant kills. Okay, we'll go on, I guess, a brown. Neither brown is really good, though. And plus it's going to war, so it's kind of getting wasted. Let me just do that then. Oh, he went for one of them. I guess we go for the other. Okay, this is already lost. This is not being won. But yeah, 4 times Apocalypse is pretty bad. Let's see if I can repick into something that's winnable. That's, no. Let's just try casual. That could maybe work. We'll try it against the old meta. Okay. Horrible starting board, but we'll go for it. Nice cascade, though. We'll just take some reds. Take some browns. Okay. This is an okay start. I see get a skull. I just don't want to take it. And we'll hold his mana for now. I want to try getting War up first. We'll do it off for red. Hoping for purple as well, but he just mercies. There goes Valkyrie. Oh, come on. Really? Really? Come on now, Corvash. Don't be doing this to us. But yeah, 4 times Apocalypse isn't that good. We'll throw down the Plague already, so he gets less mana. That'll help out some. Start getting Famine. I should use like Famine second slot or something. Just put like Death and Famine up there and just let them do their thing. This team would almost be better just putting Death and Famine up front. Okay, we got Famine. We have a way to win now. So we'll throw it down on Corvash so he doesn't troll us again. And hopefully we can poke him out with a skull. Perfect. And yeah, that basically gets out everything. I can't brown extra turn because we're frozen. Though there is a yellow right there. So I guess we'll do that just for the yellow. Also, 4 times can surge now, which I also keep forgetting. So even when you're frozen, 4 times may be worth it sometimes. Oh, purple. We weren't frozen on that purple. I actually could have gone for that. So we'll go and kill that off the next turn. Oh, yeah, we're frozen. Hello. Hello, freeze. Well, we're not frozen on that, so we'll take a skull poke. We'll get some blue. We kill it out. He'll kill us. We'll throw death. And that's definitely not that good of a battle, but it won. Barely. Let's see. We'll take the yellow and that's match, regardless of what it does. Any advice for a blue Guild Wars day? Hopefully have a Corvash or a Scion, or KrissTigger. Other than that, I don't believe there are too many good blues. Let me double check. What are the base of blues? What's a blue summon even? Let's start off at that basis. Your summoner would have to be either Giant Spider or KrissTigger, basically. Or Amnesia under some circumstances. But, Giant Spider and KrissTigger are basically the only 2 blue summoners. And Amnesia under some circumstances. But, mainly these 2. And they're both the exact same color as well. But, you need one of these. Or one of these 3. So, Giant Spider's the easiest to get. KrissTigger would be the most consistent. And Amnesia is the hardest. And doesn't even work out that well. Because there's not that many good blue daemons. So you can't really synergize her with that. So really, again, that's just KrissTigger Giant Spider. So you have to basically build around Giant Spider then. So a lot of good blue purples. Or why can I not move the card? That's weird. You can't do it if you're not on the screen. Also, I hear fireworks. Anyways, yeah, you'd basically have to build your whole team around a Giant Spider. Or you could just spam KrissTigger. I literally have that team saved. We were just using it earlier, too, for the Green Day. Where did I save it to? Yeah, it's literally just spam all of them. But yeah, as far as Giant Spider, most commonly it's used with Kraken. You can use it with Triple Spirit Fox on a Green Day. For a Blue Day, what is the best blue purple? There's a Scion, of course, which you can use. It's normally used with like Scion and Corvash and stuff. But what's a cheaper option if you don't happen to have that? Astral Spirit wouldn't be hard. Well, now and again, you don't combine that with Giant Spider, though. Let's see. What is the best blue purple that's not Scion? Death, but that's even harder to get. Let's see. Lady Ornerial would probably be too random with the new gem spawn. Morthani's Will wouldn't be horrible. He does have a full mana drain, and he gains half of it back. The only problem is he's very, very minimal damage. He's also really high armor, but low HP, so he's going to die to true damage as well. Fierce Raw wouldn't be horrible, though it's a mythic. Similarly, Plague wouldn't be horrible, but it's a mythic. It's mainly just Kraken and Scion are normally the main 2 things kind of used with it. Actually, Kraken you couldn't use on a blue day. But you can with the Scion. Scion, Corvash, stuff like that. Yeah, there's no good blue purples anymore. At least for damage sake. And most of the ones that are higher rarity. You'd basically have to go with Morthani's Will then as your option for that. Dragonian Rogue is relatively bad for Guild Wars. It's too inconsistent. It's good early on in the game for dragon teams, and it's good in PvP teams if you just need a dragon to put in it. But for the sake of Guild Wars, it's relatively bad. Unless you're really early in the game, you could probably get away with it. What's a good anti-blue Guild War defense? Basically anything centered around a Mira. It doesn't like to aim at blues, but assuming their entire team is blue. Also, she has 25% this week if you're on PC mobile. But yeah, she can normally one-shot blues for the most part. As you can see right now, with the 25%, she's doing 60 damage, or at least mine is, to blue troops. And this could vary a little bit in Guild Wars, of course, depending on what your bonuses are. But if you go and look up every single blue troop, 60 damage is enough to one-shot a good number of them. 1, 1, 1. Or basically dead, 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 dead. Surprisingly, even Behemoth dies one shot, at least until it gets more HP. Not dead, 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 not dead. Basically anything, only the troops that have excessively high HP are the only ones that basically live. Even Death dies, dead, 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 dead. Yeah, and you can see no one uses that. That has a bonus this week, so of course it won't die. Has bonus, so it won't die. Everything else dies, except the thing that literally has the highest HP in the entire game. Dies, dies, dies. Even that at 60 dies, assuming it doesn't get anything more than that. Dies. Everything there in one shot. Everything here dies in one shot. Everything here dies in one shot. 2 in a Mira. Everything here except Stormhammer dies in one shot. Everything here dies in one shot. So yeah, basically anything based around a Mira. Everything here dies in one shot except for the thing with the bonus. And everything here dies in one shot except the one with the bonus. So there's only like 6 blue troops that don't die in one shot to an Amira this week. Including Hero, I believe, would also not die to it. But most people wouldn't bother putting a Hero in the blue team. But yeah, that's basically what you would do. As far as an actual build, I'm not quite sure. Corvesh Amira isn't really that good anymore as a combo. You could do like maybe double Amira with a giant spider with some kind of tank up front. Maybe like Gorgolfa, even though Gorgolfa is normally not a good idea. It still could end up working out. Because they're going to be using Scion. The only problem is they're probably going to be using Scion against you. And that can always be an issue. You said Green Slime had highest HP. That only had 68. That is correct. Highest HP assuming no bonuses. That is correct. If we go and search by HP, and if you ignore every single one that has a bonus, Green Slime will be the highest one, or should be, unless there was a new one added that has higher that I was unaware of. What am I doing? I need to click on order based on HP. Life, there it is. But yeah, if we go down to the... Oh, never mind, I'm wrong. Catharix is the highest. Green Slime is the second highest. See? If you ignore every single one that has a bonus, because they're just higher this week because of the bonus. But yeah, Green Slime is second highest. My bad. Yeah, Green Slime's second highest. This useless troop has the highest. That's the only thing good about him is he has ridiculously high HP. Everything else is horrifically bad. But yeah, my bad. Green Slime's the second highest HP in the game. And you can't count any of the ones with bonuses because they don't have that on a normal week. You remember you mentioning something like a Mab combo to give her a magic buff or something shooting all blues? Oh, I don't think it was all blues. Normally you don't really use that with all blues. You could try it, but I believe this was the team you're referring to. Actually, let me just go over to it. I already have it saved because it's one of the more common teams. This team, it's basically anything first lot, Valkyrie, Justice, Queen, Mab. It isn't really that adaptable for Guild Wars. I wouldn't really advise it. This can be adapted to a defend team. It can also be adapted to PvP and a bunch of other stuff. It cannot be used in Guild Wars, though. There isn't really any way to give it enough mana, because you wouldn't have the option of a Valkyrie. You also wouldn't have other, like, somewhat unused options, like Sea Troll. That wouldn't work, and there just isn't much mana generation that you would be able to do. Always when you're making teams, you need to make sure you have mana generation for it. It's more important than having damage sometimes, though you do need a nice mix of both. But mana generation is almost more important than damage. You can't just go all mana generation, but always some is needed. And gem spawn nerf, why are you so bad? Oh gosh, why did they have to nerf gem spawning so hard? It makes this team quite a bit weaker, actually, surprisingly. This team was ridiculously overpowered for a while. Now I would actually say it's balanced for once. The only thing that's not balanced is Justice is still ridiculous. Mainly because he has a 4x ratio on 2 different abilities. All they have to do is move him down to a 2x ratio, which is technically not even nerfing him. It's just bringing him down to where all the other Guardians are. Because all the Guardians do have a 4x boost ratio, but they only raise 1 skill, whereas Justice raises 2 skills. Okay, well, throw down the skulls again. Take a skull, and I think we got it going. And that's match. We'll just take a skull over there into any other skull. If he'll end his turn, and we have no follow-up. We'll just move that down. Justice that. And of course it misses, and that's match. Oh, it still wins. Just a little bit annoying. Yeah, Justice is a female. Do I keep saying male or he or something? Yeah, Justice is a female. It's weird. I don't know why. It's just the image to me on the troop looks male. But, well, I guess maybe not the breastplates. But when it's actually in the battle, it kind of looks male. But obviously, if you look at the statue, it's really obvious that's female. Like, if we go to the guild. Like, it is really, really obvious female. Same as that. But yeah. The card doesn't look like it as much. I did the same thing with Leper in the Darkest Dungeon that we were just playing. I keep calling the Leper a male, even though it's a female. I mean, a female, even though it's a male. Let's see. But anyways, is there anything else you guys want me to go over? Any other questions or anything? Otherwise, I probably will be heading out for the night. Tomorrow, we will be doing Stardew Valley from about noon Eastern Standard Time until about 7. And then, of course, we'll do the Gems of War stream at night, pretty much the same time we did today. Probably a little bit earlier, hopefully. Maybe same time, I'm not quite sure. You know, normally around the 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, sometime around there. We'll also be doing the Darkest Dungeon again on Thursday at some point. Not quite sure specifically yet. And, of course, next Friday, as far as Gems of War news is concerned, New Kingdom. So save those keys up for that. Should be really interesting. We'll be messing around with it. And also, there's a poll in the top right if you guys... if you want me to do it during the stream, or do the key opening during the stream, or do it during or do it as its own separate video. Currently, I believe stream is winning by a ridiculous amount, though it may go up a bit as the video actually gets posted in about an hour or two when it actually uploads. But let me see, what does the poll currently say on that? The poll is currently 88% stream, 11% video. It's a little bit biased since we're in a stream, but that might still hold up even after the fact. But as it currently would appear, we are doing it as a stream instead. How's the poll looking? It's looking like we're doing it as a stream. But of course, that could be ridiculously biased by the fact that we are streaming right now. So we'll see what it changes to after the video gets uploaded. I'll do it probably like sometime on Wednesday, see what the results are, and then probably mention it tomorrow night. But anyways... wait, he never answered question? Oh, sorry, what was your question? What was your question? It would be... Wait, I would like to see a freeze build. Have some freeze cards, and you'd like to know if a freeze build is possible with it. You have a feeling... no, that's fine. What cards do you want me to build it out of? And I can go and do it. Generally, if you're building a freeze build, you build it around basically what we were just doing. But just using only Valkyrie and Justice. You would use... Valkyrie first slot, Justice third, and now you build your freezes around this, and then you build something in first slot and something in fourth slot that you have as your freeze. Maybe you have a golem or something, you could put that in the back, and then from there you can just put any kind of meat shield up front. You could even use the ice golem as a meat shield if you really wanted to. Let's see, what colors would you need to cover everything? To cover everything, you would then need a green-purple. So, let's see. You got the dragon one? Wait, you got, what's his name? Oh, what's his name? Completely forget his name. Glacial Peaks. Okay. Some girl with wings. Would that be Valkyrie? Let's see. So, Glacial Peaks. So, is this the one you were referring to? Or are you referring to this little frost lizard thing? Both of them would kind of work, though Borealis would work better. But yeah. Is that what you have? Silver Draken. Silver Draken isn't really used for freezing at all. It's never used in a team. It's only used to be summoned by a Christine X. Is the only thing that normally gets used for. Yeah, Silver Draken. You never actually put a Silver Draken in your team. It's relatively weak. You only ever level it up because you need it for a what's it called? A KrissTigger to summon. Oh, is that the dragon you were referring to? Well, I guess you could make that work. Do you happen to have Ice Golem? If you have Ice Golem, that actually would still work. Assuming you have the Ice Golem. If you don't have Ice Golem, I guess you could use one of the other smaller freezes. Maybe any of them that are rare or under. Maybe like the Frost Lizard or something. You would use one less color. Oops, what's it called? Lizard. Maybe like the Frost Lizard or something. Would still end up working. Hello, Alexander. What is the banner you would need for this? You'd probably just go red, yellow. Let's see. You're missing green as your only color. If you were to go something along these lines. What would the green thing be? That one. +2 blue. Oh yeah, you could get away with that. +2 blue, +1 yellow. That'd be fine for a banner. So you basically go lines banner with something along these lines then. Even if you don't have the Ice Golem, you could still put something else back there to work with it. You could even go something as weird as the Luther that you get from the very first kingdom if you happen to not have Ice Golem. That kind of would work because you're going more of like a skull-oriented team off to Justice, and you would end up building a really high attack value. Ice Golem would be a bit better though, because you get the boost ratio from the Justice, and then you just go crazy. Frost Giant doesn't really do that much. It's also really random on if it will actually hit or not. Is this a viable build? If you're an early game, this would be fine. It's something that can be built into future teams as well, because you use Valkyrie and Justice combo with a lot of things. Basically anything that you need to generate blue mana into, you can use this base team to get them quite a bit. But yeah, anything around basically around that is pretty fine. Valkyrie has been for a while one of the stronger troops in the game, even though she's relatively basic. But she gains you a lot of souls, which you need for farming and to be able to level up all your stuff. And you also have the blue convert, which synergizes with a lot of troops. Not to mention she even has a water link, which gets it up even quicker. But yeah, no problem, Andrew. Anyways, I'll be heading off for the night, guys. Thank you. Next Gems of War stream tomorrow night around the same-ish time. Next stream is around noon Eastern Standard Time tomorrow for Stardew Valley. And then we'll do Darkest Dungeon on Thursday. And then we'll do the new kingdom coming out on Gems of War on Friday and Saturday. Because, of course, our normal 10 to 4 streams on those days of Gems of War. Anyways, I'll see you all. Have a wonderful night. And yeah, see you all later. Goodbye.